Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified with my latest update. Today's video is going to be on objectives of management. In our previous video, we have already seen what is management, why is it important, what are its function, what are its nature and scope. In this video, we will see objectives of management. So without any further delay, let's come to the video. In objectives of management, the first point we have optimize resources. Managers try to use men, money, and material in the best way so that the waste is reduced, so that unnecessary errors or mistakes could be reduced and output is maximized. When you have a proper planning, when you have a proper direction, your team members literally uses all the resources in a best way and they make sure that the wastage or the error is minimum. And when this happens, ultimately you use your resources in a optimized way, in a effective way, in a efficient way. Second, we have increase efficiency. Management improves speed and quality of work by finding better methods so that more product is produced in less time. We all know these days in market, new technology, new software, new machines are coming and they are making the work more faster, more advanced, and it literally save more time and increase the production. Hence, when you have a better management in your organization, you literally know what your staff need, what are their requirements, and what sort of machine or tools or equipments you can bring so that you can increase their efficiency, increase their speed and quality so that your production ultimately goes high and you make profit at the end. And yes, the third point we have is maximize profit. When you use all your resources in a best and effective way, when you bring necessary equipments, tools, machines in your organization which help your employee to work faster, smoother, and increase their efficiency, increase their speed. So ultimately, there will be more production. When there is more production with less cost, then the profit is more. Okay, that's why we say the third point is maximize profit. Manager cut unnecessary cost and improve processes so that the company earn more while keeping employees satisfied. Fourth point we have promote personal development. Good management help employees to grow by giving them training, mentoring, by providing them good direction, by providing them promotion opportunities. When employees grow, the company also grow. Okay, that's why the fourth important objective is it promote personal development. When any organization provide personal development to their employee, the employee productivity become better. They become more efficient in their work and ultimately the organization get better result from their employee and company make more profit. Fifth point we have maintain quality. Management ensures that the product or services meet the set standard and customer get good quality always. When you use best employee, when you use best machine or good quality of raw material, ultimately your finished good become better, become high standard. Okay, and when you sell these high standard goods to your customer, they also become very happy and satisfied, and it create a goodwill in their heart for your company. And again when they need the same product, they come to buy from you. That's why maintaining quality is important, and which we can do if you use proper management in your organization. Sixth point we have uphold workplace morale. Every organization have their strict rules, policies, procedures. Okay, happy and motivated employee work harder. Manager keep morale high by incentive, by listening to their feedback and building positive relationship. So when a company provide incentive, provide or you can say they motivate their employee, they listen to their employee, they set such a rule which protects the employee rights, which protect their health. Okay, so ultimately what happens when these things is seen in any organization? Employee love to work over there because they feel secured. When any employee feels secured, feel good at their workplace, their performance become better and their morale boost up. Okay, that's why it is another objective. The another objective of management is to uphold workplace morale. When you see the morale of your employee is high, their performance is better. If their performance is better, their productivity will be better. Seventh point, we have risk, reduce risk. Manager plan ahead to avoid losses, safety issues and waste so that risks are minimized. In almost all the organization you have seen, there is fire extinguisher, there is safety kit, there is first aid facilities. Why? So that in any emergency condition, they help their employee or they save them from getting any sort of injury. Okay, in a company where there is hazardous situation or they are dealing with the chemicals, they provide safety equipment, they provide masks, they provide gloves. If you have noticed, why they do that? Just to help their employee not to get sick, to reduce the risk of their health, reduce the risk of any unnecessary injury. Manager plan in advance to avoid these issues and provide safety issues so that accidents will be less. Okay, and of course not less, there will be no accident, but ultimately somehow accidents happen. But when there is a reason, where there is a plan for protecting the safety of employee, then at such a workplace employee feels safe and they hardly suffer from any injury. 8th point, we have generate business strategies. Management create big plans and strategy with leaders to guide the whole organization toward common goal. That's why we say it generate business strategy. Management, if you see that if any organization have a good management, good leaders, good supervisor, good CEO, what happens over there? They make a good strategy, they create good plans, and if there is a good plan, good strategy, ultimately they work on best project which lead them to more profit. Okay, that's why another objective of any management is to generate business strategy, because without a strategy the work will be of no use, because it will be like you are walking but you don't know what is your path, where you have to end your journey. That's why it is very important to create a strategy, to create a plan, so that you know what you have to achieve, where you have to go, when you have to stop. 9th, we have coordinate workflow. Manager designs smooth workflow and systems so that work is done faster with less confusion. That's why another objective is coordinate workflow. In any organization you have seen there are multiple departments, there are multiple functional areas, and each one of them coordinate with each other so that they know that what's going on, and if there is any issue they can report to the higher authority. Okay, and ultimately we have seen different functional departments work together for one main goal, which is to accomplish organization goal. That's why it is very important to have a coordinate workflow within an organization, which again is possible with better management. 10th, we have identified talent. In any organization, there are two types of people, one who like to do the work and one who take the work just because they want to get salary. There are some talent in your organization, some have new innovative ideas or better skill. So it is your responsibility to identify the talent so that you can put the right people at the right place with the right skill, okay, and you use their talent in a effective way, okay. When you use your employed talent, you literally increase the productivity and growth of your organization. That's why it is very important to identify employee talent. Next point we have, it ensures availability. Manager, make sure resources, goods and services are available when needed by forecasting and preventing shortage. Within an organization, we know every day there is task, every day there is work. What if there is scarcity of resources? Everyone will stop their work, they will sit and they will wait until the resource come so that they can start the production process. That's why it is the job of a management, it is the job of a manager to make sure that they provide the resources, goods and services at the right time when it is needed. And how they can do it? If they forecast and prevent any sort of shortage. So yeah, this was all about the objective of management, where we have seen all these 11 points. You can add this whenever this question come in your exam paper. Make sure to add all these points to get maximum score. So yeah, this was all about today's video where we have seen the objective of management. I hope you liked the video. If yes, then don't forget to give a thumb up and let me know your opinion in comment box. See you soon with some more interesting topics like this. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.